Our plan is working, says Rishi Sunak and Jeremy Hunt. But inflation is still too high. We must ease the pressure on families and businesses. Can the government get inflation down below 5% to meet their pledge? Let's have a look at some of the numbers here. The Consumer Price Index in July was 6.8%. It was expected to go up during the year to August because of sharp rises in petrol and diesel prices, but it ended up going down to 6.7%, which is good news. The cost of living crisis isn't yet over, but it's certainly easing. Internationally, UK inflation is still quite high. There's our 6.7% number in August. In the Eurozone, inflation is averaging 5.2%. In the US, 3.7%, largely due to cheaper energy prices. As every shopper knows, food price inflation is still an issue. There it is, still up at 13.6%. The price of a basket of food will cost you 13.6% more in August than it did in August 2022. But good news is that core inflation is coming down. What's core inflation? It's inflation without food and energy prices, as economists try to really understand what's going on in the economy, not least with wage bargaining. Much lower core inflation in August, and that means the Bank of England may have more scope to keep interest rates on hold. Also, this is really important, the producer price index is now falling. Producer prices are the costs of the inputs that firms need to produce the goods and services they then sell us. In August, producer prices fell by 2.3%. The Bank of England will be certainly thinking about these producer prices and core inflation when it meets tomorrow. Back in December 2021, interest rates were just 0.1%, ultra-low emergency measures during the COVID pandemic. They've gone up 14 times in a row to 5.25%. I think even though inflation has fallen, the Bank of England still will raise interest rates again tomorrow, but it might be their last increase. Just briefly, here's a warning. The oil price, it's gone up from $70 a barrel at the start of June to $95 a barrel today. That's why fuel prices on the forecourts are soaring. That's why inflation still remains a danger. So we are an inflation nation. We must stick to our plan, says Rishi Sunak and Jeremy Hunt. Will they hit their 5% target by the end of the year? Maybe. And if they do, it will certainly be good news for the Conservative Party.